that this man called a Denver sweep, but he's talking about hypotheticals of when Lakers get their rings. Because he knows what's going to happen.
Hey, no. We already know what's going to happen. I'm saying Lakers in 6. I mean, not Lakers.
Clickbait that.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Hustle Huddle. And guess what? It's episode 50, so we got something great for y'all. You know, it's just another episode. That's the greatness. They just keep coming with straight bangers. So let's get into it. How's your week?
That's the banger. My week's good. Lakers just won in 6. Undefeated at home. Look at him.
Don't really care about the Lakers,
Feeling
boy.
some type of way. But that's good, obviously, for LeBron fans out there or Laker fans. So good times. Work fucking flew by. I feel like this week was hella fast. Workouts are good. We're also going to get a little bit of golf in today after this, so I'm excited. I feel like I didn't have that crazy of a week. Oh, we played softball last weekend.
Yeah. That was him out there. I was looking like King Griffey out there, boy.
He did have some hands. It was funny. It was funny because Fletch was like his eyes are closed. Just
I was catching all them things.
Oh, that was
I
crazy.
got Chris Wilson out like 3 times, bro.
Damn, bro. If you didn't catch one of those were going over the fence.
It's a home run, bro. I caught it on the fence, bro. I literally caught it on the fence. I'm like,
damn.
It was wild.
Sean, I was like, if Sean was 2 inches shorter, that's gone.
King Griffey Jr. out there, boy. It was good.
That's good. What was I going to say? We had a couple meetings. Some training development for salespeople, and then just getting in on those workouts.
Sheesh.
How about your week?
Solid. You know, softball. Softball was lit. We fucking smoked these fools, bruh. Both games, bruh. 2-1, bruh. Okay. They got them out of here, bruh. Easy outs, baby. It was too light, bro.
That's crazy.
We finna, and the average age of my team was about like 45, nigga.
But they all softball players.
Average age 45. Their average age about 25, bro. So, you know, it was just the old heads trying to come out, beat the young bucks. But yeah, we smoked them, bro. It was
there was 3 games. It was a 3-game series. So
2-1, bro. 2-1, and they barely won the other one, bro.
Yeah, well, because we went to double innings, or we went to extra innings twice on the first game, right? Yeah. It was like 10 to 9.
10 to 9, bro. It was something crazy. But yeah, I was feeling like King Griffey out there. I was and then, bro, one of these dudes had like this crazy, like, the one in the right field for the last third out. He like sprinted.
Joey?
Yeah, Joey. He like sprinted over there,
slid,
did a little sliding catch, and grabbed it on the foul side, bro. It was cold. I was like, that's top 10 for sure. I was like, and he was not doing nothing all game. Mm-hmm. And then like this one, he just tapped in. He's like, I was like, oh, he going for that.
That was crazy.
Slid, caught it. I was like, oh, he's him, bro.
Pretty much when he caught it, we were like, that's game.
Yeah, I was like, it's a wrap. I was like, he fired up. He turned up right now, bro. So it was tight. And then the Nuggets in 6, baby. That's all I gotta say. Ooh. And again for this series, Nuggets beat the Suns. Last game was just a blowout. It was in Phoenix. They shouldn't even came. They shouldn't even showed up. Honestly, they shouldn't even won 2 games. That's what's crazy. So yeah, it was Nuggets. They should have swept them, honestly. I don't know what happened. I don't know where the miscommunication was in the first 2 games in Phoenix, but it is what it is. Nuggets won.
Damn.
Back to the Western Conference Finals.
Damn. Yeah, number 1 seed all year. He did not get the MVP vote, right?
Nah, Joel Embiid.
He got second?
Yeah.
Okay. So, number 1.
Which is crazy because Joel Embiid, bro, come on now.
Damn.
This man, Jokic, has
more games
played in the season, and also is one of the leaders for most triple-doubles in playoff appearances.
Crazy.
He has 12, I think, or 11. I think he has 11.
By the time this comes out, it'll be over. But Celtics are tied in a Game 7 series, right, against the Celtics and Sixers.
Yeah. So if Joel Embiid loses, that's why I low-key don't like when they pick MVP. I feel like they should wait.
Well, that's what even on TNT, like Chuck and Shaq are talking about. It's a season award. It's like it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't mean anything, especially if you're not picking them after like the end of the series, like at the end of like at least make him to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, like you gotta factor in the postseason.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Because if you if you did great all season, I get it, congrats. But then you go and get washed out in the fucking postseason. What was the point of you being MVP, bro? Like, I get it. Like, you balled out during, and especially like if your like next runner up is only like you're only beating him by literally like half a point or something like that, bro. Come on now, wait until postseason when now you can measure how they're actually playing.
Yeah, when the votes came out, it was like actually I think it was Embiid by like a lot.
No, yeah, because it's Joel Embiid. No one likes Jokic, bro.
Well,
they think Jokic is a slow.
That's another thing they're bitching about because he's a 2-time MVP.
Yeah,
Joker.
Yeah,
and it's like they won't give it to him a third time. It's
because
like,
he's him.
It's the same hoe shit they did to LeBron.
Y'all just upset at his greatness, bro.
Same hoe shit they did to. Who else? Giannis? Like, they don't give people 3 in a row.
Low-key, I think Jokic is one of the top 5 players in the league right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's a hot take. I think
top 5. I feel like it's a hot take for people that don't like Jokic and don't
like that style.
Watch Jokic.
Well, and they might not like that style of basketball.
Yeah, because they just see him sluggishly running around the court, bro. But that man is a fucking machine, bro.
I forget what it was, but it was like when you get bounced by some Eastern European player one year, and then it's like the next year, an even fatter Eastern European bounces you, and I was like, damn. But
it's because he's not like the prime icon of like NBA. Like you don't think of an NBA player when you look at Jokic. Like Jokic is kind of
at least not the face of the NBA.
No, not the face of the NBA, but like I'm talking about an NBA player. Yeah. Like you don't think of him as an NBA player. Everyone thinks of like Giannis, like NBA player, like lean, KD, tall, and like fast.
Luka,
like all these like lean, tall NBA players that are explosive. That's what they think of. Like Jokic, it doesn't have really any explosiveness. Like sometimes he be getting outboarded by guards, and I be getting hella tight. I'm like, bro, if you don't get your ass up there and jump, but he's 7 foot 280. Like, what do you want from him? He can only jump so high.
290.
Yeah, that's a big boy. That's a big man, bro. But he's scoring triple doubles. Stop it, bro.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the Lakers better.
So
AD, I'm thinking AD getting bullied in the paint.
I don't know.
AD is not working Jokic. You know they're 3-0 against the Lakers in the series in the season, right?
What? I thought they were 2-2.
No, they're 3-0.
You sure?
I promise you.
Well, different team also. Like after the trade deadline, that's a completely different team.
They beat the Lakers all 3 times in the regular season.
They were the worst team like in the league before the trade deadline.
Just saying.
But before we get into kind of that series matchup, I think like it's important to kind of look at the game that just happened because you have somebody who's what a lot of people consider like a top 5 player in the league, Steph Curry.
Oh, Steph Curry is one of the greatest players.
And people were even saying like, okay, we need to put him into the GOAT conversation, which I think,
for sure. If he would have won, if he would have won this year's championship, he'd probably be the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
For having 5?
For having 5 and what he's done?
For what he's, I don't. Kobe has 5.
Okay.
I don't know if I.
Kobe's also in the great category.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be if he won the champ. Now we're talking about hypothetical what ifs. But it's like if he had won the championship again this year with the team that he had, he gets put in the conversation of like whatever 5 players you want. But people were like, he's the universal. I'm like, oh, hold on.
I mean, he's not the universal, but he's definitely his playoff record shows. He has a winning playoff record.
Yeah, so that's what I want to kind of
winning championship record as well too.
Yeah, so he would be a great. He's the goat of shooting. He's goats of point guards, but just as an overall player, I'm like, hold on. But that's it. But if he would have won the championship, then that creates a much different conversation.
Yeah.
But
you know who lost the most amount of playoff appearances?
Who?
Playoff games?
Who?
Technically, Derek Fisher right now, but LeBron is second.
You also know who has the most playoff wins?
Not LeBron.
Are you sure?
I promise you.
You know how many he has? He has 180. He has 182.
I don't think he's even in the top.
Are you sure? Because he has almost as many playoff wins as the Bulls franchise.
The Bulls franchise?
At 187.
Let's see.
So.
He's not even on this list.
That can't be right.
Oh, no. There it is. It's LeBron James. LeBron James with 182.
What did I tell you? Keep fact checking Sean today.
Hey, it's my. This is what this says, bro. I just read the top one. It said Scottie Pippen, bro. He wasn't even on here.
136. That's crazy. So Curry had a 19-0 winning record in the playoffs, in the Western or in just the playoff series, not the finals. He was 19-0. First loss came in the playoffs to LeBron. I was like, damn, that's tough. Loss. That's a tough one to swallow. But
hey, yo,
hey, yo. But I think the way this series played out is like if Steph won, it gives like Steph a leg up on LeBron. But LeBron winning this late in his career, I feel like it creates a bigger gap. It's like, cool, I did the 3-1 comeback on you. I beat you when you didn't have KD. I lost when Kevin Love and Kyrie were out, but now I just, like, you have your 3, I have my team.
Yeah.
I would say this Lakers team is better than,
for sure,
than the Warriors team, but it's still like a year ago, a lot of these, like, D'Angelo Russell was on the Warriors, 2 years ago, so it's not like he's full of all these other all-stars, like he has AD and stuff, but I think it was a crazy series, and I think it was cool to watch because we don't know if we'll ever see that matchup again.
So then let me ask you a question. Do you think that Russell Westbrook and Pat Bev should get rings if the Lakers win?
I've seen that. Dude, shout out to Pat Bev.
Pat Bev is him, bro.
His podcast, and
it's fucking hilarious.
I used to hate Pat Bev.
No, I love Pat Bev.
But,
the whole time.
But since he came to the Lakers, and then since I've been seeing his podcast and stuff, he's one of my favorite NBA players now.
Bro, I love Pat Bev. He talks the most shit, bro.
I used to hate him, but now I love him.
And he talks the most shit, but he can back up a lot of his shit because his defense is kind of like clamping.
Crazy.
Bro. He got clamps, so he be locking motherfuckers up.
But also just like the way he looks at the game, like he's an intelligent person.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's super smart.
I thought before he was like
just an ignorant dude
because
playing
the way
ball.
he plays defense, I was like, I hate this motherfucker, and he was never on any of my teams.
Yeah, he's smart, dude.
But I think because they were on the team.
If your answer is anything but no, you wrong.
I think they should get it.
No, fuck no, bro. They literally were not even gonna make the playoffs until the fucking trade deadline. After they got rid of them, that's when they were able to. Yep. That's when they started winning make playoffs.
So they were the problem, but
I'm just saying that's a participation award that you weren't even on the team with, bro.
They want their rings. I want them to have.
Y'all were having a losing record. As soon as these motherfuckers left, you started getting a winning record, and now y'all playoff ready.
They were part of the trade.
Nah,
they made them get better. I don't know.
That's crazy. So then that means D'Angelo Russell should not get a ring.
He should get a ring. He's doing the work.
Pat Bev ain't doing the work.
Nope.
Hell no, bro. He better not get a ring. That's like DeMarcus Cousins getting his last ring in the bubble, bro. He shouldn't have got that ring.
But like everybody gets a fucking ring.
D-Book should not have that ring.
Like people in the locker room who like fold the chairs get rings.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, that's what he said. That
I'm leaving here with something.
But I have a problem with Russell getting one though.
Russell. And not Pat Bev? That don't make no sense.
No, because Russell is a Hall of Famer.
That's crazy.
Pat Bev might be a Hall of Famer, but I know Russell Westbrook will be a Hall of Famer at one point.
He will be.
And he was so good on his own for a while, and to see how he's kind of been handled the last couple of years, him getting the ring for a team that he wasn't really on, I feel like is bad for his legacy. I don't know.
What?
So
it's just going against his legacy. If anything, that's going to help his legacy. I got a ring with the Lakers.
Asterisk.
I brought the Lakers to the playoffs.
Asterisk.
There's a reason why they're there.
I don't like it.
I don't think either one of them should get a ring.
Because then you have people like Dame and Charles Barkley that aren't getting rings.
Yeah, Charles Barkley don't deserve a ring. Motherfucker lost. Just like Chris Paul.
Crazy.
Chris Paul's bum ass don't deserve a ring. Get his ass out of here.
I'm fine with Chris Paul not getting one, but Charles Barkley
lost. He's
lost.
Not a winner. He does not get a ring. Damn. You're not a winner. You don't get a ring.
Damn.
Pat Bev, and if you're not in the finals, bro, you don't get a ring, bro. Simple as that. If you're not in the playoffs, you don't get the ring. If you didn't contribute, I'll let you.
I agree. But
I'll let you win. I would let you have it if Pat Bev was in like the first round of the playoffs and he got injured. Like he played one game in the first round of the playoffs. I'd be like, he gets a ring because he contributed to them going to the finals. Yeah. That motherfucker don't get no ring. Neither does Russell Westbrook. Don't get no ring.
You know what I like? that this man called a Denver sweep, but he's talking about hypotheticals of when Lakers get their rings. Because he knows what's going to happen.
Hey, no. We already know what's going to happen. I'm saying Lakers in 6. I mean, not Lakers.
Clickbait that.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Nuggets in 6. Nuggets in 6, bro. Because 80 is not guarding Jokic, bro. I hate to say it, but he's not. Jokic is a better shooter than 80.
I agree with that. I saw him hit a couple threes in the last series with the Heat. The Phoenix Suns. But what was I going to say? I think you'd be a little surprised. I think AD's defense has been really phenomenal. Like because
little guys,
Looney,
who's Green? Big on Draymond Green? He's not 7 foot 290. No one's big on the Warriors.
How big is Looney? He's not a true big. But he's
not a big man. He's not 7 foot 290.
No, he's not a Joel Embiid. There's like 2 7-footers in the league.
He's not a Joel Embiid. He's not an AD, and he's not a Jokic.
AD wins almost all of his matchups against like Embiid.
That's because they run the ball different.
But what was I going to say?
We run the ball through Jokic. They don't run the ball through Embiid.
AD's a lot tougher than, who was it? DeAndre Ayton on the Suns? Like
DeAndre Ayton fucking got hurt and is trash. That's why we won.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like AD will do better defense than that.
That motherfucker wasn't doing anything.
I think you'll be surprised.
He wasn't doing nothing. AD also, bro.
AD's averaging like 3 blocks a game. He's got the most in the postseason. Who? 80? He's really good some nights, and then other nights he's not that great.
Y'all, literally, the Lakers will only win if AD is good.
And then also, we've been running small ball. Like LeBron's even been in the paint.
The Lakers will only win if AD is on. If AD is not on, it has to rely all on LeBron. Now, LeBron's too old.
I don't know. That man just put up 39 and 9 last night.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Jokic put up 39 too.
Huh?
Jokic put up 39.
Yeah, that man's not 38 years old.
He a big man. 7 foot 280.
LeBron's like 280, 6'9".
That man is a freak of nature. What are you comparing it to? You're comparing a fucking cyborg to a normal human.
He's not wrong. But I think it'll be a really good series. But if we depend on AD versus Joker, that could lose them the series.
Jokic put up 53 points the other game.
That won't happen.
53 points.
Joker will
Jamal
not.
Murray, 30 points.
See, that's what's going to hurt us because Joker will not put 50 on 80.
He won't put 50. I guarantee he put 30. He might.
Oh, he could do 30, but he won't. See, that's what AD will have to hold him to 30.
I guarantee
every
AD
night.
Probably won't put 30 on Jokic.
He'll have a 30 game.
I don't think he will.
I think because he hears everyone saying what you're saying. He's like, I'm going to put 30 on this motherfucker. That's your. He's going. I know he didn't win MVP, but AD's going to have a night where he's like, "This is your MVP. This is your king."
I don't think so, bro. I think y'all just gaslighting AD too much.
But yeah, I say Lakers have to go undefeated at home and I have them doing a Game 6 win, but I could also see it going 7.
I could see it going 7. Nuggets in 7 or Nuggets in 6, 1 and 2. Watch them get fucking swept, bro.
Who?
You know who. Quit playing with me, bro. You know who.
For sure.
It'll be the bubble all over again, bro.
It's going to be the bubble all over again because it's going to be Lakers and Heat.
Imagine it's a bubble all over
again. If it's the bubble again, too, that'll do a lot for, again, like...
it'll help LeBron's case.
Because they keep saying that was like
fake ring.
That was a fake ring, which
he
is
needs it.
Which, to like everyone's point that are on the pro side, it's harder, and that's the most true version of basketball. Like, you don't have distractions, you're just there hooping.
Bro. You don't have no fans, and you just hooping on the rec, bro.
Yeah,
that's rec hoop.
You got out-hooped in terrible. A pure basketball environment.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. I can't do that. I guarantee a lot of players play for the crowd.
Oh, for sure.
Like, there's players that are scoring 60 because of the crowd.
And it's like... and I
not because they out there hooping, bro.
Not because they out there hooping or they're hustling.
That crowd going crazy, and they getting that adrenaline. They're like, I'm him right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get that when you just playing in the rec, and your boys telling you, hey, keep shooting, bro.
Yeah. Or going to warm-ups early or practice, nothing like that.
No, yeah.
Working on your game. Like, there's no surprise it was fucking Jimmy Butler and LeBron. Like, people with dog mentalities. Because, like,
Michael Jordan's son.
It does. Hypothetically, conspiracy theory.
I think it is, bro. I know Michael Jordan listening to this, and I know that's your son. Bro, go out there and hug that nigga. He need a hug, bro. Yeah. The way he attacking the rim, he needs a hug.
You should be proud of him.
Hey. I can clearly
You
tell
stop
he got
paying
some
the
daddy issues.
Yeah,
He got
stop paying
animosity.
him. You stop paying him at 13.
Facts, bro. Come on now. It's a son, bro. You pay him.
Yeah, for people who don't know what we're talking about, supposedly, Jimmy Butler's mom had a thing with an
NBA player.
With an NBA player, and the age groups match up with the same time frame or whatever.
With Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan was playing a game over in, I think, South Carolina when it happened. Or no, it was in, I think it was in South Carolina or Chicago when it happened. I can't remember.
And
because where's Jimmy Butler from? Is he from South Carolina? No, he's from Cleveland.
That's what it is. I think
from Cleveland, right?
Yeah, I think it's Cleveland.
And I think he was over in Cleveland when he was like playing a game against the Cavs when he was on the Bulls. And linked up with his mama, put him.
And then there was like a thing about Jordan, like possible affairs or some shit like that.
Yeah, possible affairs. And Jimmy Butler was his mom was getting paid from like an anonymous ball player.
An anonymous ball player until he was 13.
Yeah.
And then after they stopped getting money, she kicked out Jimmy Butler and was like, I can't stand looking at you. You look just like him or something like that.
Facts. And then you put LeBron, you
like
put
a child, Mike Jimmy Butler.
You put Mike and Jimmy put together, bro. That's Mike, baby.
And now Jimmy out here balling out too.
Facts, bro.
Come get your kid, man.
Hey, come hug this motherfucker, bro. He got animosity.
We about to get a defamation. But I can see that.
Imagine Mike listened to the podcast. He's like, hey, I just listened to the Huddle. I just been being a bad father. These motherfuckers really made me come out and tell you that you my son, brother. I'm proud of you.
Damn. That's crazy.
Bro, that'd be hilarious. So, and I guess on the East side, who do you think is going to the championship on the East? Because he just beat the Knicks, which is crazy. I'm surprised the Knicks even made it that far.
That is crazy.
Congrats to y'all, boy.
That's so tough because like it depends on what look you get. Because as we've talked about before, it's a lot about matchups. Like like the matchup between Denver and the Lakers, it's going to be a fun, good series. But it's like either one of these teams that go like both of these are really well-rounded teams right now. So if they go play like Miami, I think Denver or the Lakers can beat Miami.
For sure.
I just don't like what Bam's going to cover Joker. Bam's going to cover fucking AD. We've seen how that plays out.
Nah, yeah, he's not.
Bam's a hooper.
All you got to worry about is Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
And
but he can't do it alone.
What's his name? Depot? No, I'm tripping.
I was like, that's Bam. But Celtics are a little bit more well-rounded. Embiid is a big, so he could at least bang with Joker and AD and force you to get your other players involved.
K-Love. Kyle Lowry washed, bro.
I fuck with Lowry. I mean, I'm not saying he's good, but he's fun to watch.
He's a bum.
Yeah,
and bums. Yes. And the last time the Lakers played the Nuggets, 2 of our best players were hurt, so I'm not even tripping. In the bubble, I'm not even worried about that, bro.
Okay, so I didn't answer the question. Who do you think is coming out the East?
I think the Celtics can do it if they pull up Game 7. I think
that's tonight.
Yeah, no, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I think the Celtics can beat them, but if they can't, then I think it will be the Heat. Regardless of Joel Embiid.
Exactly. So I think
the Heat can beat the Sixers, but the Heat can't beat the Celtics.
You don't think the Heat could beat the Celtics?
I think the Heat can beat the Sixers, but I don't think the Heat can beat the Celtics.
I was thinking vice versa.
I don't know. Jason Tatum is him.
But Jimmy
and Jaylen Brown is him.
I think the Heat would just play like too strong ball. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
they would attack them. They'd be aggressive.
I feel like the Celtics are just so young and they run faster pace of play, and their ball is probably coming too quick for them to worry about.
But that's
too aggressive. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, matchups are going to be crazy.
And I just think the 76ers and Heat, that's a well-rounded, older, younger team. So that would be a better matchup, but I feel like the Heat can beat the 76ers.
I'm down with the Lakers, Celtics.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely down for Celtics Nuggets. That sounds fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds like it's a good series, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
You heard it here. And that was our fucking predictions. Since it is NBA playoffs, I think we just gonna keep it with that.
Yeah.
That's what's interesting in our lives. But don't forget to go out there and hustle. Even though we're here talking about sports lately, want to remind y'all that we out behind the scenes. We got some cool stuff coming to y'all soon. A couple other guests are going to be popping on here soon as well. But the biggest thing is, don't forget to tell a friend, and come fucking check this shit out.
Is your phone case too big for your phone?
Nah, it's just broken.
I was about to say, you're a fucking savage.
Nah.
Hey, go out there and hustle, baby.
Mm-hmm.